Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Weekend is almost here, and market is jumping higher. So let's see what's going on. Starting with ES. So yesterday was interesting. Dow Jones was falling. Right now, market is going higher. So if you have access to SPX, you can trade a little bit. But remember, 9:15 they closed the options. Um, So anyhow, yesterday Dow Jones was green, and then there was seems like rebalance was they did it yesterday. Maybe they sold a lot of the big techs. And good morning, Josh. And yeah, the techs went down big, and then we'll see if they recover today or we'll see. ES pre market right now 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, everything is upward. So as you can see here, yesterday pre market. Before market close, the 5 minutes MACD golden cross on many names, and then followed by 15, 30, and right now 1 hour is golden cross. So you want to pay attention to the names that they have already pre-market 1 hour MACD golden cross, or the ones during the market 1 hour MACD golden cross, and that's a good sign that it can run up higher. A lot of names 4 hours downward due to the pullback yesterday, so you can't rely on that for now. But if anyone 4 hour MACD golden cross, man, that's a better, even better sign. We are still very bullish on daily and weekly, and NQ same thing, running up, getting close to the QQQ 379.77. SPY already reached 454.49, so we'll get there. 5, 15, 30, 1 hours upward, 4 hours still red bar. Just keep in mind, we are still red bar on the QQQ, so on the NQ. So until you don't have a yellow bar, there is still a little bit pressure down, but intraday market is bullish. Um, Looking at Dow Jones, old style people. I mean, modern trader, they look at Nasdaq and QQQ, SPY, but old fashioned traders, they look at Dow Jones. They really like cheerful right now, like, oh, 9 days, 10 days, Dow Jones is green. Okay, good for you. But yeah, Dow Jones components, they're strong because of the banks, and it can continue higher. Right now is in the uptrend. Um, RUT, that one is a run too. I will show you on IWM. I have levels there. TNX 1% lower. That's a good sign. Pre-market right now 5, 15, 30 is downward, and it's just a mixed signal up and down. Need to break 38.75 or run up higher. Need to break 37.44 to run down lower. DXY pulling back a little bit from the high this morning, and that's helping to push market higher. You can see here, that's interesting actually. Look, at 7:55 DXY topped out, and then it start pulling back. And then look at SP, look at ES 7:55. I mean, DXY is one of the best indicators. Here 7:55, exactly 7:55, boom. 73 was 73, now is 88. So 12 points, 15 points higher. 15 points higher just on DXY pullback. This is why DXY is really important. I always have a chart open just for DXY. VIX, let me just show DXY again. So DXY right now, 515 is downward if 30 MACD dead cross, and if this one push down lower, if it accelerates downward, it can help market fly up. So keep that in mind. Wix, it's back to 1373. This green, if you know my levels, green lines are always the most important lines. If it goes below 1373, it can go down to 1307. Pre-market right now 515, everything is downward, and the 4 hour we're getting a dark blue bar. Even though yesterday was a little bit jumpy, not too much, we still don't have any sign of bullishness on daily and weekly and VIX. BTC, it's under 30K. It went below it, it's coming back to it, so it needs to pass 30K to get interesting again. 4 hour is golden cross, still upward, but daily is downward. So if you want to play long BTC, sorry about that, best is to wait for MACD golden cross on daily. Until then, there is still chance, you never know, any news or something can sell off. Apple, yesterday was interesting. It opened, it jumped. As soon as a few minutes before market open, it starts jumping up, and indicators turned up. and then it jumped, continue higher, it got close to 196.96 level, and then it pulled back. It was consolidating, and then the news hit, and the news hit. What's interesting, when the news hit for Apple, uh, it didn't drop Apple too much, but it started dropping the market. And then Apple, when market dropped more, then Apple joined the drop. That was interesting about Apple yesterday. Anyhow, Apple pre-market 5 is flat, 15:30, 1 hour is upward, 1 hour we already got a golden cross, so that's really good. 194.02 if it passes, we're looking at the 194.71, 195.84, 196.96. If again, as always, pay attention. If 15:30 on any name MACD that crosses, it can go down again and supports at 193, 192, and 191.7. Amazon 2 points higher, 1.5. Pre-market 5, not clear direction. 15 is a little bit curved down. 30 we get a dark blue bar, so there is some weaknesses there. Need to pass 132.46 to get interesting. If it passes 132.46, it can run to the higher level, and if it goes below 131.03, then it can go retest the lows of yesterday. Nvidia 5 points higher. Pre-market 5 not clear direction. 15:30 is upward. 1 hour already golden cross this morning pre-market. So key level to watch is 461.09. Past that one, it can run up to 466. 466.35. That's a major level. If it passes, we're looking at 468, 471, 474. It's still very bearish on 4 hours, so keep that in mind. There is pressure down. Baba is just yo-yo right now in the range on daily, so need to break 94.78 for a massive run up, or needs to break 89.65 level to for a rundown. It's no clear signal what's gonna happen. I mean, this is just yo-yoing in the China market. BDU same thing. It's just up and down. It opens, it jumps, it opens, it drops. Anything can happen. It's not trend is not clear there. 146.17 key level to watch. Passes that one, fly higher. Goes below 140, 163, and then lower level can come. Netflix, wait for premium to settle a few days. This one, premiums are still a little bit too high, and direction and daily is downward. It's already dead cross. 4 hours downward, but 15 is dead crossing pre-market, and 30 we get a dark blue bar. So this one is a little bit in the category of weak names. 430, 465, and 439.89. Those are the two key levels you want to watch. Breaks either one, it can have a bigger move. Breaks 439, 443, 446, and higher level. Breaks 432, 434, and lower level. 430 was the low of pre of the earning day. After the earning, if it breaks that one, it's gonna be in bigger trouble. Meta was on a downfall yesterday. It jumped at open, and then boom, just non-stop downward to 300. Earning is next week, and there is non-stop news coming in that the uses of thread is going lower and lower and lower, and that's hurting it a little bit. And daily MACD is dead crossing on Meta, so key level to watch is 300. Right now is upward. 5, 15, 30 is upward. 1 hour is golden cross. If it passes 305, it may get a jump to 310 and a higher level. But keep in mind, if 15:30 MACD dead cross, because the daily is already pressuring down. This one, if it passes 300, we're looking at 295.76, 292.65. There is a possibility that because Netflix and Tesla failed their earning, Meta had a crazy run up this season. Maybe some people want to lock profit before the earning. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm not sure today is gonna fall, but possible to have a red day, a big red day next week before the earning. Tesla getting close to 266.67, and if there's any symbol you're interested, put in the comments, please. And yeah, okay. So anyhow, my Tesla pre-market 5 is a little bit upward, 15 is flat, 30 and 1 hour is already golden cross on upward. 266.67 is it's a big level. Yesterday came to it, and it tried to bounce off of it, but then it passed through because market was weak and got close to 260.41. This morning market is green, so it jumped up. What you want to watch is at open if it can jump off this level, and the key levels, next key levels are 269.42 and 272.93. If it jumps, it can get there, and if it jumps higher, then we have a higher level to go. But keep in mind also the low of yesterday after market was 260.22, and if you see 30 minutes MACD dead crosses and passes 260.41, then lower we go. Um, Microsoft 3 points higher, 349.87. Pre-market 5 is flat, 1530 is upward still, and 1 hour is golden cross, which is a very good sign. But as I said, keep in mind a lot of names 4 hour they're still on the red bar. But I like it that the hourly MACD golden cross. So 350 if passes mental level, we're looking at 352, 354.81, and if it does go below 348.34 and the 1530 MACD dead crosses, and then we're looking at the lower level 344, 341 and lower. Google was very interesting yesterday. Market open, it was one of the good names yesterday that had opened a jump big, close to 124.28, and then it faded, and then market got weak and it's non-stop dropped. Still holding on 1963. 4 hour, giving hope all the time that I want to go up, I want to go up. And this is actually one of the only names today I see gives a yellow bar on the TTM squeeze. Daily and weekly is just a mess there. It's downward, but yeah, it's just not clear. I mean, in general, daily is downward and weekly is curving down. But earning is next week, so can't rely on weekly. And what you want to watch today for Google is 121.41, 119.63. If it passes 121.41, then goes again 122.51, 123, 124.28. If it goes below 119.63 and 1530 MACD that crosses, then retest on lower level. AMD, another funny name. Um, what's interesting is that as soon as it opens, it starts falling. The semis were falling, and then it fell, and was actually one of the first named the 5 MACD Golden Cross. It jumped up here, but then market got weak, and then it went down again. And I'm not sure what's going on with AMD because Nvidia is strong. Nvidia has a lot of orders, and they're sold out. Tesla, Elon Musk said we don't have enough. We can't get enough from them. So I mean, next supplier is AMD, but I'm not sure why AMD is going down. So we'll see. Market not like maybe market is getting it wrong, and maybe in the earning day it goes crazy up. So keep in mind AMD has been lagging behind a lot on the AI. Yeah, I'm a little bit optimistic on the AMD earning. So anyhow, pre-market right now 5, 15, 30 is up. 1 hour is golden cross, and 112.21 and 110.67. Those are two key levels you want to watch. Key levels you want to watch. Past 112.21, that's a major level. You can go to the higher level. Goes below 110.67 and 1530 MACD dead crosses. We can go to the lower level. Um, BA was another interesting name yesterday. Market open, it jumped, market weakened, it pulled back a little bit, then jumped again, but into the close was flat. So that was a good sign for BA. And the 4 hour, we're getting a blue bar. Daily, weekly is just a mess. And need to pass 214.61. If it passes that one, we're looking at 216, 217, and 218.9. If it gets crazy, 220.79, 223.2. Doubt 220 comes today, but earning is next week. We'll see. SPY, the favorite name of everybody. It's back to 454.48. And if we do get crazy run up today, because the 1530 right now is upward, if it gets crazy, 255.93 is the next level, and the high of this season is 256.43. Passes that one, 457.78. I doubt we hit a new high today. Maybe we stay flat. Maybe I personally doubt we go to the high of 456.43 with the rundown yesterday, unless Tex goes crazy. If Tex goes crazy, yes, we can go higher there. But most likely it would be a resistance. Maybe we hit it, maybe we touch it, and then pull back. And then again, today is OPEX day. There's a lot of options in deep in the money, so they need to lock it. There's gonna be a lot of volatility, and near close the volume is gonna be on the rise. And right now you can see here 5 minutes we're getting a dark blue bar, but we are still very bullish on the 15, 30, and 1 hour. Again, the levels, if it does pull back and the 1530 show weakness and dead crosses, again, levels to watch is 453, 452, 451.18. If the 5 minutes MACD dead cross had open, expect a little bit pullback, then maybe we go higher again. um, QQQ, 379.77. That's a major level that yesterday got to it. It bounces off and then it passes through, and then near close again after Apple news was a trigger for the market to go lower. And then right now is back to it. If it passes 380, it's possible to go to 382.66, 385, small chance. Doubtful to get to 387, but we'll see. Again, if 1530 MACD dead crosses, we can go retest 375.1 again. Yeah. So and then what else? IWM, it's loving its 196 level, 196.97. If we pass through 197.66, the high of this week, next levels are 198.83, 200, 201.84, and 206.7. Those are the next major level. We need to get a 4 hour MACD golden cross for bigger, stronger run up. And the 1 hour is already golden cross pre-market, so IWM money is flowing there. What else you got here? CRWD was a big fall yesterday, so if it gets a crazy run up, 153.9. ZS was a crazy fall yesterday too, passes 150.59. We're looking at 152, 153, 154.79. Coin, um, nothing exciting. 1 hour golden cross, 105.38 is the next target. SMCI, wild name. SMCI is something interesting. This one I have 306.3. That's a super major level, and right now it tried to break it. It passed through it, then it pulled back, and key level to watch is 316.72. If that one passes 333, and the all time high is 329, it can go to 350.44. This one, my long target with this speed, this parabolic move that is making, is 493.35. And until you don't see a dead cross on weekly, this parabolic move can continue going on. What else you got here? GS was very strong yesterday. Before market, pre-market not showing so much strength, but if it passes 352, we're looking at 354, 356 next level. What else you got? Airbnb choppy is non-stop going higher. Next targets are 147, 150, 93. TGT and Walmart, they were very strong yesterday. Um, Keep an eye on that one. That's pretty much it. AVGO, somebody asked. Microsoft, I went over it already. AVGO was interesting yesterday too. When market was falling, this one was rising up. Then when the news of Apple hit, and look at this one, how the IV went up crazy. That's very interesting. Always pay attention to the IV. IV is one of the best indicator. That means the algos are bullish on it. And right now, and then at the end, it joined the downfall in the market. Pre-market looking strong actually. 5, 15, 30 is upward. 1 hour is very, very bullish. So this one, if it passes 905.46, we're looking at 908, 914, and 919.75 next. This is why I went over it. Guys, good morning. And that's pretty much it. Best of luck to you guys always. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you like, join State Option Service. And I have chartwiser.com if you need levels there. All the levels are provided there. And